What up, Tom? What up, Mike? What it be like, Tom? Seen that message this morning. I was like, let me get on and learn something, see what's going on. Trying to see all the drama that's popping off in LA. What up, Kevin? What it be like? Some drama last night in the streets, All Star weekend. Everybody's out right now. All the stars is in LA. What up, Ort? From Jersey. What up, kid? All the way from Jersey. That's what's up. What up, Level Up? Man, I've been trying to learn how to trade, y'all. And I suck. That's why I don't like fucking trading cryptos because I always buy high and sell low. And that's not the way it's supposed to go. What? Oh, I did. I spelled the title wrong. Damn. I gotta fix that. Well, you know what? We'll just leave it. Everybody know I ain't the smartest cryptorian out there. So that's why I'm doing. I'm learning. Trading is not the business. A lot of I know that for myself. I learned that from my own mistakes because nigga, how you know when it's going up, when it's going down. So I've been trying to learn how to read charts and I ain't getting nowhere with that. Nowhere. Yeah, I'm sure. It's easy to lose. Play fair. Setting up a trust note. Play fair. Is that what is that? Is that trading or something? How to program them is automatic trading. But the thing is when you buy that trading bot, you gotta spend like a couple thousand for the trading bot, right? Trapping in SC. What is that? That's Southern California or is that Sacramento? What up, JP? Yeah, I know I spelled it wrong. You better stack your Payfair. Is Payfair a crypto? Motherfuckers that claim they experts be losing too. I bet you they lose. They have to lose. They just don't show that shit right. They just show all the winnings. Oh, South Carolina. I should have known. That's what's up. South Carolina in the house of a recent trade. Nah, I don't have an example of a recent day trade. And any news about the mini mining bot? Tonight they have a conference up about the mini miner. Not a conference call. I don't have the number, but if I get it, I'll send it to you. Matter of fact, let me send a text to my boy and see if I can get the phone number for the conference call. I'm gonna voice text it. Any word on the conference call for tonight? Escrow service like local Bitcoin, but it's more useful. Payfair had a nice raise today. All right, gotta check that out. Hey JP, what you know about Payfair? I already know that. Yeah, those bots are expensive, and then you got to know how to program them. I was looking into the bots last year, but instead I just went with the Bitcoin bot, the BitConnect bot, which was a mistake. Oh well. What's up, Crypto Cali? In this motherfucking All Star weekend, Y'all going hard on Quantstat. All right, no phone number yet for the conference call tonight. I think the numbers is different every single time they are. So as soon as I get it, JP, I'll hit you. You messing with any ICOs? I've been missing out on all the ICOs lately. I think I got into like the social media ICO. You know what? On the real, that verification shit been. I haven't really sat down and tried to figure it out. Look at Crypto Nick and this motherfucker. Name Crypto Crazy. Nigga Nick, fake Nick. That BCC is like 450 now. Hell nah. That the board coin ain't doing shit. It's gonna stay down at 4 or 5 cents and you're jumping around there. Chemistry, suck. Check out Big Specs. See, that's what we was talking about trading. We was kind of coming to the conclusion that everybody loses in trading. It's hard to predict them tradings. LA is full of scalers horse. You know, that nigga T Grizzly says it ain't no holes in LA. It ain't. So yeah, they out of towners right now coming to get it. Nah, that's not the real Crypto Nick. That's the homie Crypto Nick though. He always around. He got some good advice. Nigga all on the nuts though. Yo, what it be like? Okay, we'll probably do it on Tuesday. I'm online. Yeah, stocks. I'm right now chatting live. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all over. Everybody says popping. Black Panther. Black Panther. I don't know nothing about Marvel comics, so I'll be lost. I ain't watching that shit. Oh, okay. Well, let me know how it go. Nah. All right, Holmes. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the movie. Get some popcorn. Tuesday. Yeah. All right, for sure. Tuesday, not tomorrow, nigga. Don't come to work tomorrow. We ain't working tomorrow. But anyway, we cryptoing all day tomorrow. What's up with the ICO? Somebody said you want to get for the low. Yep, and then sell. See, I like to buy the ICOs as soon as they hit the exchange because that's when you can get them cheap. But I guess you always get them cheaper during the ICO stage. Send over your Bitcoin, send over your Ethereum. Man, what you guys fuck? I just barely opened the Exodus wallet. I never used a fucking Exodus wallet. Hey, what's up with that Litecoin split? Anybody send over some Litecoin to a wallet? Times. Did you see? Nah. Craig Grad on here finna cry. I seen the video. He just posted it right a couple minutes ago, but I did not watch it. I haven't watched a Craig Grant video in this year. This year, ever since BitConnect went down, and I seen them niggas promoting Devorcoin. I actually haven't even watched the Trayvon video. No, it's not that I'm mad at him, but it's just got to move on to something else. Okay. How many? I ain't gonna ask how many you sent. They said they're going to take care of the split and credit my account. Yeah, that's what they said. Payfair. Payfair is a currency that started in November. I personally don't know the currency, but it is only available on two small exchanges with the low 17 million cap. Good potential based on the low cap. Nigga about to hang it out. As long as he don't hang himself. Craig Rat hurting. I sent 3 Litecoins and it's supposed to give me 10 LCCs. I think it's 10 LCCs per every Litecoin. Right. Is it do you think it's too late to send those Litecoins over? Because I just barely synced my Litecoin wallet and that shit took all night. I heard you can do it with the Bitcoin wallet. I mean, with the official Litecoin wallet too. No, I didn't get into Z Classic. Long as he doesn't do it on YouTube. So, so many people want to see that shit. So many people will say, no, nigga, do it on YouTube. The block hasn't happened yet, so it's not too late. All right, make money. How you know? Let's dig wallets. It's a shit. Doesn't charge a cent. Okay, I got that. I'm gonna start to use that. Do it. All right, so I heard you had to give up the private key later to get your coins back. So what did you say? You said that's why you're letting an exchange do it for you? What exchange you said you was doing? Oh, on Marketux. Marketux. I'm gonna write that down. I never heard of it. Man, there's so much shit. That's one thing about this crypto, man. You gotta stay on the edge of your seat if you want to get involved. You want to get ahead. You could just ride the fucking wave and just sit on Bitcoin, or you can be progressive with the shit. Give up your private key. Yeah, I heard about that too. But if you're just using it for Litecoin and that's all you're gonna use it for is the split, that's how I seen it. It didn't really matter. Because once you give up, you can move your Litecoin out before you give up your private key. You know, that's how I seen it. I mean, it sounds like you got a better way. So much shit. Yeah, it don't stop. How is it? Get trailer bot, set it and forget it. That's, I mean, I think as long as that bot is making you, a 0.5% to 1% a day is how I see it. The options got to be careful about giving. You can't give up them private keys if you got money in it. But if you move your Litecoin out and then give up your private key to just the Litecoin wallet, at least that's how I learned about it. I mean, Make Money said he got a better route. I believe Make Money, but just more work. And I'm lazy. Nigga, you are not lazy. You might be lazy because your conscience is telling you that you can do better. So you feel you lazy, but compared to most people out in this motherfucker, you are not lazy. Plus, I want to be able to sell me the moment if work is over. Okay, I like that. Hell yeah, you got to be very careful in crypto. I already learned that shit. I already lost so much money. Like, I don't even have 100,000 in my bank account. I don't even have 100,000 in assets, but I lost 100,000 in BitConnect. I mean, it wasn't my money; it was house money, but still. cop some DRGN. What's DRGN, PJ? I ain't doing no Googling right now. I'm just taking notes. Cause when I start Googling shit and then I fucking get lost in the trend. It just forked 9 minutes ago. Damn. It's all good. On the Litecoin Explorer. See, you are not lazy. You go on the Litecoin Explorer and everything. My course will explain what a private key is. And we already know what a private key is. You better take that shit to somewhere for beginners. Oh yeah. Dragon coin. I know I got some dragon coins, but only a little bit. Maybe like $100 worth or something like that. That's the Disney crypto. Who man, I keep seeing that word Disney. What's good, G? That's the homie Bitcoin Gold. How much Bitcoin Gold you got? And you sitting on Bitcoin Gold with a name like Bitcoin Gold, and you must be well deep in Bitcoin Gold. So imagine having a portfolio. I'm seeing fluctuate between 40 and in the dips, not knowing what to do because of what I just said, getting caught up in the trends. Yeah, I've been there. It's not a bad thing. You just basically got to forget about it. Diversify and forget about it. As long as the Bitcoin, as the crypto market cap is going up, you good. You in the rent. Real spit. Oh yeah. Good looking Bitcoin guy. I see you. Yeah. Yeah. That was all by accident too. I didn't know where it was gonna go. Before that, I did not do not one Bitcoin fucking video. I haven't even done a video in years. I'm not even a video type cat, but after that rant, man, I got so much love. I had to stick to it. And hey, crypto, you know I smoke when I work too. I have to. And you see me under the house. You think I'm going under the house without being high, nigga? You see all them spiders and shit? Dragon Coin with Disney. Oh, I didn't know that. We are, yeah. Do the cloud mine. I got some cloud mining. I just don't like the 200 days. It's about 200 days on the return. I think somebody had a better cloud miner. Hey, JP, you remember who brought up that cloud miner that said the return was like 130 days or something? Yeah, hey, I've been trying to learn the day trade. You say forget about it. Day trade or E-mini SP 500 features. Yeah, no, that's just gonna work. The S&P. Lamar. What's happening, fam? Watts in the house. You know, was you out last night? Man, the streets is popping. All-Star weekend. Check out Odyssey Coin and TON Coin. All right, let me write that down too, because Odyssey kind of rings my bell, but I don't know nothing about it. Sounds familiar, like I probably seen it going down the cap or something. A hold for 5, 10 times, sell 30%, 40%, and do it again. 3 coins at a time. Ooh. Trade coins I'm already holding. That's my, oh shit, I forgot. Oh, I forgot the DA. What up, players? Corey in this motherfucker. You know, it's late though. I did sleep in though. I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock Pacific time. Yeah, I was tossing and turning a little bit. So what coins are you looking to trade? Well, GDAX got the basic Ethereum, the Bitcoin, Litecoin, the Bitcoin, US dollar. Like, man, you got so many options in just that GDAX right there. I've been trying to play with that. I've just been doing like 5 Litecoin at a time, just little trades. And on average, hey, JP asked me what's my average. I think I've been on average losing about $2-3 per coin per trade. Losing. I've been on a straight losing streak. Okay, TON is coming up. Gotta check that out. If Bitcoin's rising, altcoins will suffer. I think altcoin moves too. I think once Bitcoin goes up, everybody goes up. I don't think altcoins suffer, but I could be wrong. Make money with cryptocurrency. Facts. Yeah, that. So I can see it suffering the altcoins like back in the day. So what you saying? Make money, just hold on to Bitcoin and that's it? Take a look at Matrix. All right. Take a look at Matrix. Matrix, we recommend buying altcoins. I don't know. I think Bitcoin gonna go up for the rest of the month. The hardest hits. I had filthy alts. I consolidate to 33 and the big dogs. Damn, you got 33 different altcoins, then you just invest in everything, huh? That's what I call well diversified. Right. Most alts are bought with BCC and Ethereum. Now Ripple's trying to get in there. Oh, okay, Corey, I see what you're saying. How it can suffer by people dumping. BCC 14K a month. Right. Supply and demand zones. Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Research supply and demand zones. That makes sense. But you see, I'm gonna have to cut my I don't know. I just need to just do more learning about trading before I because once I sometimes I get in there and I see a drop, I just want to hold it. Check out my new Chef Bitcoin channel. It's Chef Bitcoin 2.0. I'm into day trading big time. You can learn a few tricks from me. All right. Nick, hey Chef, tell me something now. Will you post your losses too? Yeah, I see how you have to. On our corner didn't receive like I thought it would. Yet the Civic, so I'm starting to worry about it a little. Yeah, I had a lot of Ripple, right? I think I got Well, a lot is subjective, JP. But I think I just moved my Ripple back from that stupid platform. What was that shit called? Finecoin. Man, it took them a day and a half to send the Ripple back to my BitConnect. I mean my Bittrex website. I think I got like seven. I think I got like 800, 900 Ripples. So uh not bothered. Well, the thing is I'm not. See, that's one dope thing about crypto is like all the strategies of business models do not hold here. So everything is different. So yeah, you could pick and choose of what you want to invest in, but if it's moving up and you making money off of Ripple, I feel like, you know, who cares what he does with the shares as long as the value is going up and as long as you ain't holding more than what you can lose though. That's the key. As long as you could have what you could afford to lose. I don't even buy no Bitcoin if I can't afford to lose it. Yeah, see, it took you 2 days to fuck Finecoin. I think Finecoin is a scheme, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh man, these trends are starting to move. And when you see prices drop suddenly, that means you have to react to supply zone. When the amount of sell orders exceeds the buy orders, the price breaks out to the downside. It's called a supply zone. All right, I gotta see that in a little bit, a couple times. Ooh, that's deep. Should be selling when price hits supply. You see 50%. Hey, I hope so. I hope that $100 can buy me a car next year. Matter of fact, I need to go put another 100 in there so I can get two cars. You look at Ripple like cocaine. Some people are willing to profit off of it, but some people aren't because of what it does. Whoa, don't want to poison the hood, right? A long time holding strong project. I like trying to find good projects and wait for it to grow. Less risk. Also, dollar cost averaging into the project isn't as bad idea. Gambling is too risky for me. Hey, good point, Cole. I like that idea, that strategy, and that's kind of like what I'm trying to do too. Is just hold on to my coins. Just seems like it's gonna work for the long run. Man, I was trying to remember about that what was that cloud mining site that pays the return on investment is just over 100 days. Anybody know about that one? Someone brought it up a few days ago, but I didn't write it down. Got me one time high. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't need no Western Union. What up, Roots? Been watching your videos. What's good? Day trading is stupid risky. But you just got to know the supply and demand zones is what I'm hearing. Beware of that cloud mining. I ain't never seen no problems with cloud mining though. You know about any issues with a cloud mining site? What up, crypto gang? Now I ain't been missing. I made a couple videos. I just didn't upload them because I'm starting to get a little more critical. People starting to give me advice, and then I look at shaky ass videos, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna make people sick with this one. What up, Matthew? Man, this I noticed sometimes I watch videos and motherfuckers don't reply to I mean, when I watch people going live, a lot of people sometimes don't reply to the chat. I see why, because that motherfucker be going. Right, goals is the key. You gotta set goals. I learned that from the beginning. But see, my problem is when I hit that goal, I set a new goal, and then I set a new goal. Hey, peace, JP. I probably ain't gonna post the stream because I don't know. I just feel like they're a little boring, but we'll see. Stay cool, player. I'll holler at you. It's my dog. Look up Nice Hash. Oh, okay, Nice Hash is a cloud mining. Are you in Nice Hash? It sounds like a cloud mining site. What up, Brandon? Trying to learn about this day trading. What I like to do is like see what all my crypto fams say about day trading. And as of right now, only a few people is for it. Hey, good looking out. What is that? True Drury A4. Hey, good looking out. Hey, I was on. Nah, I wasn't on, nigga. I was on. I was at LA Live and it was just popping out there for the All-Star game. Look up the Tay Dash. That's a lot. I never heard of that. That boy Dre was crack. Man, Adolf used to make hundreds of dollars by day trading. It's good profit, but it's risky. Used to make hundreds of dollars, Adolf, but how much did you lose? Hey, that's the homie Goldberg in here. Hey, Goldberg is the man. What's cracking, dog? In this piece, Sunday morning, talking about day trading. And you got to really know what you're doing. You got to know how to read the supply and demand zones. If you can't read the supply and demand zones, just learn about that first. That's what I'm figuring out. Ready to start this token for your project? Hell yeah. We need to get it going, so don't push off a good idea. And that, man, thank you, Make Money. It's all about staying progressive and staying with those ideas and not, yeah. And that'll be a dream right there. I stopped trading because it was too much anxiety and it wasn't worth the money, in my opinion. I was constantly looking at my phone and shit, was being healthy. Okay, I could see that. I could see that big time. Right, let me see what the homie Root said. It's very tough cashing out your BTC to US dollar. Uh, I just move it over back to the well, to be real with you, I haven't cashed out this year, not a dime. But last year I was moving it to Coinbase and then just paying that fee to send it over to my credit union account. The recent add button from my day trades only and just chance of them to pop is when they go to coin market. Yep. Shit will make you sick. I could see that too. I could see that. HAS, 100% correct. BTC ATM, BitPay. Oh, okay, these are some new sites that's popping up. Yeah, Coinbase report taxes. Nigga, I pay taxes. I have to pay taxes. I pay taxes because I want that $1 million loan. So, you know, before when I first started getting into businesses and learning about C Corp and shit, I used to write off. I had a DBA and I used to write off everything, my dude. Like I'll pay like $500, $4,000 in taxes on like $100,000 income. And then when I went to go get a loan, they're like, "Oh, you only made $500. How are we gonna give you a loan?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So now I pay a lot in taxes so I can get that $1 million loan next year. Why would you set trade values so you don't have to look at the screen so much? I'm sure you did. Anyone buying Zcash for the Bitcoin private fork? Z Classic. I didn't even know about that one. But I was all into this Litecoin. I didn't even think about nothing else. Because he want to be the best day crypto trader he can be. In order to be the best, you got to focus. In order to focus, you can't be distracted by someone else's job that you're making somebody else's dream come true. Crypto Cali, I did like 3 times. If you day trade, you better save hella money for taxes. We don't need banks. We do need the banks anymore. We do or we don't. Got a little confused there. I don't think we do. Bank will give you $1 million loan. It's a commercial loan. It's a commercial loan. So to buy commercial real estate. So I work with the inner city development center, and they've been trying to help me out to get that commercial loan. Just get new money into crypto, hella sell. Search engine smart, yeah. I've been doing it. Crypto roots, like on that GDAX. I've been trading like 5 Litecoin at a time. And if my math is correct, every trade I've been losing about $1 per coin. So that's not good. I only done about 3 trades and I'm down about $25. Yeah, I got you. We do not need banks. I got you. For now, we definitely need banks. It could show me one crypto you can use in real life anywhere. Well, that's because we're dependent on the banks. I think if the banks just disappeared all of a sudden, we'll adapt and those cryptos will then be used. But while the banks are here, it's tough for both of them to coexist. Be careful with the banks. They don't play around. They don't. I remember during Occupy Wall Street. Let me tell this story real quick. This is a good one. I was watching that dude called Immortal Techniques. Immortal Technique is a rapper from New York, but he's a conscious rapper. And he was talking about Occupy Wall Street. So he was at Occupy Wall Street talking to RT Television News. Hey, this is the first time I heard about RT News too. And it was like so extreme. So extreme liberal, like they were getting to the roots. They weren't controlled by big media, so they were in there talking to Immortal Technique, and they asked Immortal Technique, "Hey, what do you think about like people taking their money out the banks and moving their money into credit unions and immortal techniques like, wait. We can't start moving money out of banks right now without thinking of the consequences and what's going to happen after that. He said the banks are like 3, 4, 10 steps ahead of us. So if we make that move, just imagine the moves that the banks are going to make to hurt us. And sure enough, Occupy Wall Street across the nation organized take your money out the bank day and move it to a credit union. And sure enough, like a week after that, boom, every Occupy encampment across the country was shut down somehow. If you listen to the occupiers of the camps, they all describe the police coming in like military, taking them down and putting them in cells, like quarantine, because it was like hundreds of people in those fucking camps, homeless mostly, but they just quarantined them all off as separate groups and hauled them away. And I thought back after that, I'm like, did that all happen because of the taking your money out the bank idea that they came up with? And I have a feeling that shit had a lot to do with it. If they never tried to, mess with the bank's money, they probably would have been able to camp. But anyway, Mortal Technique, seen that shit. That dude's a beast for real. That's what I'm afraid of. Do you still talk to your homies from? Yeah, I talked to a gang of my homies from high school, from a gang of different high schools, because I went to high school in LA and I went to elementary and junior high in San Diego. So I got good people from both places that I still talk to, and my family even talks to their family. So, I try to keep all good relationships, even before Facebook and shit. It was a lot harder. You had to keep a phone number and you had to reach out and call them and stuff like that. Dropping them gems. Yeah, shoot, nah, y'all the ones dropping them gems. That's why I'm on here learning from y'all. They cutting Section 8 in Chicago. That's crazy. This. I remember when I was little. Shoot, I'm government funded, federal raised. My mom is an orphan, so she was in the system. So she knows how to get all the county, and she white. She know how to get all the county assistance. So I remember when I heard that they was cutting welfare when I was a kid. I'm like, Mom, if they cutting welfare, how we gonna eat? She's like, boy, we'll have to figure it out. So just that feeling in your gut when you learn that county assistance is being cut, it's two sides of that fence. America believes in no free lunches. And sometimes I have to feel that way too, no free lunches. What up, Emmanuel? But in our reality, when we this wealthy, when we do so much conquering of the world, we got to share the resources among the people. Teachers gonna be carrying the guns in the yeah. When you got a country that loves guns, everybody gonna have a gun. What up, Ryan? Shoot, out here learning about day trading. So far, we got a couple people that say it's good, but most people is saying no. Even if you're doing decent, the anxiety that it builds is probably not worth it, is what I'm gathering. Big fan of you ever since Big Connect scam video. Did it in the event. Hey, Emmanuel, I appreciate that. That is only reason why I'm on today is because of that video. It didn't even really go viral. It just hit. I think I got all my good friends in the first week of that video. And shoot, I've been rolling ever since. Just open to the world, looking at opportunities, thinking about ICOs, gang of this dude make money over here, helping me come up with an idea to like start a traveling business. It's a non-traveling nonprofit to help kids, to help young people, to help people like us. It don't even have to be young. You could be under 50. Under 50 is still young. I think so. So first I was like leaning more towards young people, which I am still, but a lot of adults need that world therapy. World therapy. But yeah, good looking, Emmanuel. We never know where this is going to go. But coming up on 1,000 subscribers, and never thought I'll have 1,000. Never thought, but this is real fun. It's more importantly the ball is rolling, the marbles is moving, ideas is bouncing off, and we just happy. How do you feel about Black people flocking to this Black Panther movie? I feel like we're still looking at validation with the whites by flocking to this movie. That shit gives me chills right there just reading that. Just damn near double. Whoa, that was deep right there. The Black Panther movie, my boy is going there. He Latino. He on his way there now. He asked me if I was going to see it. And I'm like, no, I know nothing about Marvel Comics, nigga. I'll be watching that shit. I won't get nothing. All I'll be watching is like the graphics if I don't fall asleep. Because if I don't understand, like I fall asleep on like Squad, whatever that movie was. I'll fall asleep on everything, especially Marvel Comics. I'll fall asleep. Hey, good looking, crypto gang. Well, we real life. We could sit here and like talk about. I could talk about crypto and go through different ICOs, and I'm talking to y'all though. We having a conversation, and we bouncing ideas off of each other. How much you sent? Wait, I fucked up the other night. I went to send Ethereum from my cold storage to Binance, and I was one number off. Well, some woke up real happy. You think so? How could you have one number off and you type that shit in yourself? It's a lot of work. Fuck. You know what I did? I'm gonna come back to that Panther idea though. But let me tell you what I did. Yesterday, I was all day. Look at this. Nigga, I ain't gonna let y'all see it too much. Fuck it. You can see that shit. We gonna make 1 million this year. You see all those different nigga, I was trying to come up with my encryption password. I could not remember my encryption password. So nigga, I'm on here for like an hour and a half trying like every fucking word combination I could. So I got a little stressed out. But figured it out. I remembered I wrote it down. Hey, if you can't remember your encryption password, you do not belong in crypto. That's real. And fucking, I had to write. Good thing I wrote it down, but you need to remember that shit, man. Yeah, talking about the basic. Why I always copy and paste my me too. One time, never again. Hey, but Black folks always need validation. I think, like, you could talk about modern day slavery, pre-slavery. That means before the diaspora. And a good example of getting some documentation of how America was before the white man came here is through the conquistadors' exploration. It's a book by this dude named Stenard. I went through in this English class. It was a critical thinking English class, and we had to read it. And it had so much detail about how the world was, how America was, and it was just fruitful. Everybody shared. There was no unemployment. It was no body being left behind. Everybody worked. Everybody worked casually. It wasn't hard labor. It was easy labor, and everybody enjoyed pitching in. Um, but when it comes down to it, we as Black people are the most experimented people. Like white folks been doing, or conquistadors, conquerors, leaders. I ain't gonna just say white folks, but the conquerors have been doing experiments on us for so long in every part, every type of experiment they can do, they've been doing it so that way they can control. And we are victims of control. We are straight being controlled mentally by media to the point to where it's like the only people who aren't being controlled are the people who give up and detach themselves from society by being a drug addict, by being homeless, by being incarcerated. Those people give up because they recognize, hey, this is an uphill battle and it ain't worth it. I'd rather just die. And if you got so many people in the world making that conclusion and living that lifestyle, giving up, man, it's something wrong. But it's all planned. How I say it is, the country is still profiting off their investment 500 years ago. What, Goldberg? You said never use a copy machine to copy your keys. You manually write all the ish. What? Oh my gosh, you're a freaking hacker. You know all the vulnerabilities of the system. Right, right. Real Thanksgiving was not really thankful. Mugatti, Mugabe. That is a hard ass name. What's cracking, fam? See you in here on Sunday. Was you out in them streets? Yeah, I went to Sam's Brothel last night. First, I was in LA Live. I went to that little Yo Gotti show, and man, it was packed. We got there late. We couldn't really get in. We just was in like the bar area, and then soaking up that Cali sun. It's hot as fuck right now. But if your copy machine is hacked, you're done. Yeah, I think because the copy machine saves all your information. 30 degrees in Toronto. I ain't even bullshitting. It's like 80 degrees right here in Cali right now. So yeah, so getting back to the Black Panther, I think we're always looking for that role model. We're always looking for that leader. So maybe the Black Panther would be that leader, you know what I'm saying? That's people learn. It's not about black and white. It's all about haves and haves nots, the green baby, the higher up, turning us against each other. You know, it's not that the higher ups is turning us against each other. It's just that they always been against each other. You know, um, of course, on the ground level, on the grassroots, you absolutely right, Leroy. It's about the haves and the have-nots. But when you get to the higher levels of power, you'll realize that the people are not diversified. Like for example, the highest power real estate in the city is in the downtown sectors. So the buildings that reach to the sky move the most currency, which give them the most economic power. When you look at the parking garage of those facilities, they're like 90% fair skin. I don't know where they come from in the world, but they 90% fair skin. Maybe you got a few colored people in there, but that's where all the power manifests from. Yeah, it did. Massachusetts here, 41 degrees. At least it's not freezing. But that's the problem. Be Black Panther is made by Jewish people. Yeah, right. Huey P. Newton was the real Black Panther. Yeah, man. That's the truth. What y'all know about day trading? What up, Alex? We came to the conclusion that day trading is very risky. Did you ever learn that trading thing from Zeke? You know, Zeke hit me up the next day, and I think it was Friday night, and I was on. I was like, "There's no way I can focus on this." Why? So I haven't heard from Zeke since then. What? Huey P was real. Wait. What did you say? Huey P was real. His main, what? Edgar Cleaver was his pussy. I don't, I can't follow that right now. About what you said about Huey P. Huge fans of your video. So, I mean, they're good looking, Alex. Man, that I like. The crazy thing is I put no effort in that video. I don't know where Zeke at. I think he probably sleep because he live in like on the other side of the world. We're about to hit 11K. Damn, I missed that 18K run. And we might get back on it. Somebody said it was going to be at 14K by the end of the month. You are what you eat. Yeah. I spelled day trading wrong. Hey, somebody told me when I first went on that I spelled day trading wrong, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. And that ain't even a typo. I spelled that shit like that. Know why? Because I'm a numbers guy. I'm a logical person. I could have went and spelled it somewhere else and brought it back, but hell no. Nigga, I ain't in elementary school no more. Junior high school. I remember I used to be mad when I went to high school and the teacher made me read out loud because she knew I was a crappy reader. And yeah, she used to make me read out loud all the time. And I used to tell her, hell no, I ain't reading out loud today. You gonna pick on somebody else. Fuck that. And she never called on me to read anymore. I had to tell her, you need to fuck alone, bitch. And she listened. Hey, everybody's created equal too, you know. Some people are better at other things, you know, and we just gotta live with that shit. I remember I didn't want to go to college because I couldn't read that good. I was like, man, everybody in college read a fucking book in a day. That's what I thought. And I'm like, man, I don't want to go there. So I fucking went to computer school and start working in air conditioning work. And then I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to junior college. And I enrolled in night school and it took 3 classes, failed one, got a C in one, got a B in another one, and I was hooked. And I'm like, next semester, I'm going to take 4 classes. And I'll fuck around and fail all 4 classes and then have to start over again next semester. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to take 2 classes and then I'll get both of those credits. And then I learned, oh, damn, that was an entry-level English class. It's not even transferable. So I took that shit for no reason. And it took me like 8 years to get through junior college. But I was having fun. There's so many breezies in junior college, and it was like, you know, you had something to do every day. You was on schedule. You learn to be responsible. You don't never want to see. Steady at 16K. Yeah, yeah. But at least I went, because I grew up in these streets of LA feeling incapable of going to college. I don't know. It's just that the teachers, the schools, my parents, they weren't like, you can do it. I had to figure the shit out on my own. Actually, my dad didn't even make me go to high school. I had to wake myself up. Nigga, I woke myself up for kindergarten too. I used to comb my own hair in kindergarten. I knew when the hand got to the 1 and the other hand was at the 12, it's time to go. I was in afternoons class in kindergarten because my mom didn't want to wake up early. Getting people that tax money ready, man, I got to do my taxes from last year. Have you heard of quantum computing? This is supposed to be a threat to crypto. Nigga, any fast computers can be a threat, right? Supercomputers is definitely going to be a threat. I mean, the future is going to hold fast supercomputer. Right. So, yeah, that's what made me who I was today. Like, man, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful because, man, I used to sell dope in the streets of LA at 16 years old, younger. Like, I used to break in people's houses and steal guns and freaking be a trigger happy kid. So, I should just be waiting for somebody to test me. Fucking test me. You don't know what I got. Anyone actually paid their taxes on coins? Oh, paid their taxes on coins. Maybe next year. Me too. Don't feel alone. Wells will drop. Things will panic. Sell buy orders. Institutional money will flood and a few billions in the market. You'll never know what's going to happen. That was a good one. Have you heard the idea that we as a world and universe are a blockchain and we are master nodes? No, but it makes sense. It's like chemistry. Okay, the universe is on like the macro level, the whole universe smashing galaxies, spreading minerals and materials around the world, around the galaxies, around the universe. And then on the micro stage, you got chemistry, like the neutrons and protons and all the different elements on the periodic table. And then in the middle, people want to say, oh, you got Earth or human beings. Hell no. Maybe we got these master nodes, this blockchain. This blockchain is chemistry on the digital level. Hey, good looking up, crypto gang. I appreciate it. My mom called me up the other day. She says, you on this YouTube too much. You giving out all your ideas. I said, Mom, we sharing ideas. This is spam. So she came on the other night just to see what I was talking about. She probably on right now, watching. She be keeping an eye on me. Invest in HEMAX and HIMAX technology. HIMAX. That's on the NAS. I'm gonna check it out. I got some stocks I need to move around. I ain't got that much. I actually took some money out of my Fidelity and moved it to crypto. I ain't gonna talk about that. First, they gotta prove I own crypto. I own crypto. That's right. Crypto Cali, you know what you're talking about. Like I said, I will only pay taxes on crypto to increase my income possibilities, which then I can qualify for $1 million loan. I want $1 million loan, not for real estate, but for commercial real estate. That's how I'm trying to make some money. Maybe not this year, because this year's gonna go by quick, but next year. With that trip, I remember, I respect the OG. I miss Roberson. Yeah, she in here. She live in Dago. My mom is. Remember, I told you how she's like federal funded, and she was in orphanages and shit. Her mom was kind of cuckoo, and she had her in a mental institution. So my mom was actually born in a mental institution. So she passed that mental institution shit down to me, and now Nick got every learning disability known to man, but I never ever fall victim to a learning disability, and you shouldn't either. You know, I remember one of my professors told me that. It was a black woman, and she was PhD, doctorate. She had everything, and she said, first of all, I know y'all have trouble learning. I have every learning disability there is. And my eyes was like, whoa, this is, she just took the weakness of learning and turned it around and was like, I got it. And if I can deal with the shit, you could. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I could. I'm dyslexic. So every B is a D or every D is a B. Which one? You got to think about that shit a little longer, but you get through it. Wait. What is, wait, I always hear Americans say that word. What's that? Bodica? I don't know what that is. Hey, good looking Goldberg. Goldberg been around for a minute. That's my dog. I can always count on Goldberg to bring around and bring um, some good content. You know, I can't wait. Wait, Goldberg, did you send me the link for the for Frisco, crypto in Frisco? Did you tell me about that? Oh, Dodega. Dodega. I don't know what a Dodega is. Dodega. Oh, Bodega. See? My dyslexic shit came out again. Dodega. See, when I get lazy, man, I could fuck everything up. So like I have to like be like super focused on shit when I read. They all over the hood, bodegas. I don't know. I ain't even gonna look it up. But shoot. So we came to the conclusion that trading is not for the weak-hearted. You got to know what you're doing. Uh, Also, that you can't, you cannot start day trading without knowing the supply and demand zones. I think that's big. So if anyone says, hey, what's your conclusion today on what you learn about trading? I'm gonna say, you know what? Trading is it gives a lot of anxiety to people. There's a lot of risk. It's probably not worth the profits when you consolidate all the risk. And even if you are making profits, the anxiety you have throughout the day, checking your phone and checking the numbers, is just, it consumes too much of your life. You know, invest in robotics, chip makers, stocks, and biotech. Have a calculated investment analyst. Yeah, that's good advice right there. That's good advice. But it just takes away from the crypto life. How you feel about them sending cars to space? I've seen that. I seen that shit. They rolling around in a car in space. I seen that. I didn't watch. I couldn't understand what was going on because I didn't do no research on it. But I seen a live video of it. Telegram ICO gonna be nice. Telegram. Can I invest heavy in crypto and stocks and Ethereum mining? Who you Ethereum mining through? You got a rig or you cloud mining? All right, Emmanuel. Hey, good talking with you, fam. It's Sunday. It's fucking nice as hell out there. Go get your prey on. All-Star game should be coming on soon. What is it? Crypto and stocks. I hedge. I do both with friends. So you do both cloud mining and you do rig mining. There is an airdrop coming, 1-for-1 match on March. Ethereum Classic. I seen it. Man, one thing I don't like, and I'll tell you, Goldberg, fucking, it's just so many steps involved for that. It's not so many, you just got work to do. I haven't really took the time to. I got a few. What do you think about that airdrop, that Bitcoin airdrop? Because I know that was coming up. Hell no, that blue Skittles ain't ready. That shit gonna be months, G. That's just gonna be like, it's only like this big. So I'm trying to get it to about this big before I start flowering it. And then I tried to clone it, but I think the motherfuckers dried out. I went in there today and that shit was stupid dry. Plants was like, "Mm." So I think my attempts to clone failed on this batch. Blue Skittle ain't ready. Do a video hiking that Hollywood sign, Griffith Exploration. All right. I'm glad you brought that up because that's something I can do. That is definitely something I can do. Hey, cloning is the shit. There's a gang of videos on YouTube. That's how I learned how to clone. I've been cloning for like 5 years. Man, I topped them. Man, when people see my plants, man, I got so many growers hit me up telling me, "Nigga, you need to top them. You need to bend them. Nigga, you need to do something with them." I'm like, I know about topping. So, yep, I went in there and I topped them. So right now they're a lot shorter, but they growing up in major stalks. Uh, they only about a foot high though. Right. That's where you got to get. I don't want just one Apricot stem. I actually took botany in college. The Apricot stems is what grows straight up, and once you cut that top Apricot stem, the other sides it sends off some a chemical to the other nodes, and the other nodes just take off. Bloop 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 bloop. And when I took botany, man, I took that shit in college. I thought it was gonna be easy. Hell no, that shit is like a whole nother language. There's so many words you gotta learn. You top mine, it works every time. Yup. Oh, you go to Groberg? I didn't know you grow. You never said that. But yeah, these is like experimentals. Usually I get my clones and they're all the same. And I get them from my boy in the Bay. But this time I just try something new. I wanted some new flavors. Plus he don't use no in the Bay, he don't use no dehumidifier. So I'm always struggling with mold with his plants. I'm not struggling, but I can see like powder mold potential. So soon as my humidity goes over 50, and sometimes in the morning, even with the dehumidifier going, the humidity can go over 50, and then once it go over 50 for a minute, just that PM start popping up. So I ain't fucking with them that much. Yeah, I grow just a little bit too. It's for recreation. I try to grow like a, maybe 2 months. I mean 2 pounds 3 times a year. If I can get 2 pounds 3 times a year, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't try to push it more than that. My pop, my bot bends the stems to grow along the ground. It's insane, yo. To grow along the ground. I ain't seen that before. Man, did I ever think of joining the military? Hell yeah. When I was a kid, I got advice from other people like, man, you need to join the military to get out the hood. But then when I went to the recruiter, I took the ASVAB, right? And I passed. I got in. So then the next step was to do the background check. And when they did the background check, they was like, oh, you on summary probation. I'm like, so? They're like, oh, you can't go with that. And I was like, all right, guess I can't go, which was good because, nigga, I had kill in my soul, nigga. I would have got a special ops or something. And I would have sacrificed my whole comfort to get in, you know, an elite fucking force. Nigga. I wanted to go to the Air Force too. I wanted to be, yeah, I wanted to. I was brainwashed, straight up. I was brainwashed. And I'm just so thankful that nigga unbrainwashing himself lately. You know, I'll say since Obama came into office, right? So I voted for Obama. I was down for that extreme change. You know, I thought he was going to lower the military budget, bring home the troops, close Guantanamo Bay, give free education, give free health care, you know, do all that shit. But I realized that this dude wasn't as progressive as he said he was. He just maintained the status quo. And then when Occupy Wall Street popped out, boom, I was into that shit because it was all about protesting and standing for what you was right. Drone strike king before Trump, you know, and he did more drone strikes, you know, it was sad. It was sad. So, and then when the Snowden thing came out and all the whistleblowers start coming out, and this dude was prosecuting whistleblowers like Russian spies, charging them with espionage and shit like that. I'm like, what? You charge American citizens with espionage when they trying to help? That shit broke my heart. And ever since then, I had to be more critical of not only the administration, but the whole motives of the tact of the world, of the country. And I started to realize, hey, this shit is all planned. This is a planned freaking murder of the world. Favorite president, you're just the face of the upfront that really runs the things behind. Okay, I got something for you. Yes, we cannot blame the president, but you see how Trump is so pro aggressive in the conservative form, like talking mad shit, saying shit that we don't think he should say. Well, we wanted Obama to do the opposite. Okay, if he can't do nothing, if he can't change nothing, then he needs to step up and say that, hey, I've been doing everything. These motherfuckers in here tripping. You know, fuck them. Fuck the Republicans. They out here trying to get y'all. We sending more troops to go to war. We about to do this. You know, we taking down Occupy Wall Street because we don't want you guys to threaten our status quo. Like, we needed them to be real, be like, hey, I can't do nothing. This thing is way deeper than I ever would have thought. These niggas didn't kill Kennedy, they didn't kill King, and they gonna kill me next. So don't blame. We needed them to say that type of stuff, you know. So anyway, I thought he would just be more vocal, you know, towards the injustices of the country, but he didn't say a damn thing. He was just dealing with it. I smoked tree last night for the first time. It sounded like you smoked for the first time. You feel more relaxed today. And you probably ain't smoking enough. If you only smoked a tree last night, you didn't smoke in the morning? You gotta smoke in the morning too. And then you gotta smoke in the afternoon. And then you gotta smoke in the evening. And you just gotta smoke all day if you want to be about that life, right? And before you go to work, you gotta smoke. And before you talk to a police officer, you gotta be as high as you possibly can be. Do you feel like after the year 2000, the decades are longer being defined, like, are no longer being defined, like when you say the 60s, an image comes to mind? Some say the same. You know, those images is media. I think, and it's my opinion. Media creates those images and those phases with clothes and camera quality. Camera quality plays a good role in that shit too. You know, whether it was black and white, projector, reel to reel, fucking flashes. But I think the 2000s is just kind of expecting the world to end. And that's cold in itself. Check out David Hay. Oh yeah, I seen that. I think you told me about David Hay. I did watch a David Hay video. He's, man, it looked like he been smoking in his videos for a long time. I I've never seen him. That's a pretty good one. He does crypto and chronic once a week. Yeah, I see, man, that shit is pretty deal. I love it. Yeah, that's dope. And he looked like a freaking nerd too. So like, yeah. I wonder if he has people telling him that he shouldn't smoke weed. You ever read through his comments and people be like, you shouldn't smoke weed. It's making you dumb. I smoke every day for a week. I got brain fog for like 2 weeks. Was a bad feeling. That's weird. I don't get brain fog. I guess because my whole life is fog. So please drop a link. I want to talk to real estate students. Look at 16-year-old in the 70s. They look like they were 30 years old. So yeah, that is weird, huh? Even the women, they like, oh, this is Marilyn Monroe. She was 19. I'm like, 19? That bitch look like 28. That's a good point. Peter in Decentralized TV. Oh, I gotta check that one out then too. I ain't heard of him. Bitcoin made a great comeback for 6K. Man, I wish I would have bought more Bitcoin at 6K. I didn't even buy at 6K. I bought at like 7. I got in at 7 too. I was happy for that. I didn't even buy a whole one. I just bought 0.5. Gee, scientist. He's official. All right. He's a data scientist. Got it. So he just backs up. He just know all about fucking encryptions and storages. I'm sure he knows a lot more about that. A lot more about a lot of stuff. And I think I'm gonna have me another cup of coffee. The only reason why I hold Doge. Oh, okay. That Dogecoin. Do people look down on you for doing blue collar work, or do you just not care what others think? I don't tell people, but I actually own my own business. You know, I don't want people to know that shit because I wanna come off like just like you, you know. But I love it. I love going under houses. I love going to people's house and I'm all clean, you know. And then I like to see their face when I go under the house in my clean clothes with my knee pads, and then I come out with like spider webs on me, and they try to like dust me off. Yeah, that shit is funny to me. GVT, it's gonna blow up once it's on Bittrex. It's already on Binance, pumping every day. Less than 4 million calculated supply. GVT. Bro, you got a cereal box on top of your fridge. Nigga, that shit been up there. My dad buys cereal. I don't even eat cereal. It's too much sugar. You know, I gotta stay fit. You know what I'm saying? That shit's way too much sugar. Do you believe in exchange when they say they get hacked? I don't know. When they say they get DDoSed, is that what you're talking about? Because that's what they're always saying, that they got DDoS. You know, I heard some shit like maybe the government was DDoSing people. Oh, that could be funny. I had 3 boxes that was on my fridge for 2 months now. That shit up there is probably stale. You see my refrigerator be empty. Nah, but I got a bunch of stuff in there now. What's up with that fine coin? Nah, hell no, Spencer. Don't fuck with that shit. I sent my Ripple back to my wallet. It took 2 days. It took like a day. It took at least 24 hours. But I did it one day and then it didn't come up the next day until late. So it probably took about 24 hours. Anybody have coins on Coin Market? They've been closed for months now. Nah, I don't have no coins on Coin Market. That shit sucks though. Can't get your money out of there. Oh, you know what? I got some coins staking on that BitConnect website, and then I tried to move them yesterday, and it said it was down, so I couldn't even move them. I mean, they have $4, so I'm like, man, that shit's starting to look like money to me all of a sudden. I probably should just leave them. I don't really think it'll go up though because the new BitConnect X coin uses BitConnect X. It doesn't use BCC. I mean, that's just my opinion. What do you think about OG Bosco? I started to watch that movie on how he was talking. I mean, that video how he was talking about 6ix9ine telling 6ix9ine don't come to LA. Oh my gosh, nigga, that shit is fucking ridiculous. That dude 6ix9ine, I like that dude, you know, but with the fucking rape charge or whatever, lewd with a minor, and then the fucking him just getting into it with his boys. Like, you know, I like that song, Totem Pole, Totem Pole, Totem Pole, Totem Pole, 6ix9ine, but you know I Totem Pole. And he beefing with those cats from Totem Pole. So those was his boys, and they all from New York, and now they be, man, that shit is fucking ridiculous. If the world gives a universal income, do you think we will be that we'll become bored? As bad as it sounds, I think humans have motivation to get more wealth and look better than others. And hey, pro, that's a good point right there. And I'm kind of glad you brought that up. But in my opinion, that is a big misconception. And the reason why I feel comfortable saying that is because wealth doesn't inspire people. That's a modern brainwash technique built in capitalism. And to prove that, I have some examples. And earlier I brought up the conquistadors when they came over. The Spanish conquistadors came over uh, to observe the new land. You know, before they became aggressive towards the native people, they documented everything. Imagine you're the king and you're sending over freaking explorers. You want them to bring back the best information to you. So and he sent the best writers, he sent the best artists, he sent the best journalists, he sent the best everything of high quality. So that way, when they brought back the information, he can have a clear picture of what he's seen, of what was there, and then he can make the next move in terms of how they want to proceed with the new land. So, that being said, the documentation that the conquistadors documented to take back to the king, I read it. I read it in a book. It was actually an interpretation or, you know, a translation. I'm sure it was an interpretation too because of the modern and ancient languages. You know, languages kind of change after a while. So it expressed that everyone, like you said, uh, to get wealth, lazy, bored. No one was bored. Everyone was happy. The native people across the Americas have been thriving for generation and generation. No one knows how long, but they never were bored. They had plenty of things to do. Whenever you see um, native people on land, they were always happy. Look at the Mexican Oaxacans. To this day, they're still thriving. They still possess their land up in the hills and they're happy. They're not bored. Yes, when you look at modern technology from a native perspective, you can see the difference and it can be misleading. Like all the technologies is not fun. It's like more money, more problems, actually, if you ask me. Drug pill stocking. Yeah, John got some Ripple. He got to have some Ripple. Everybody got Ripple. Actually, I just learned today that some people's not holding Ripple because the owner owns about 60% of the Ripple, and people feel like that's too much power for one person. By capitalism, very true. Yeah, brainwashed capitalism is a major brainwashing effect on the world. And when you look at, like, speaking of Black Panthers, when you look at the communist movement was only helping the poor. The communist movement wasn't trying to smash capitalism, it was just trying to give back to the have nots. The Black Panthers recognized that the system wasn't providing an income for uneducated minorities. So they tried to come together to help their own people. You can't sell more than 10,000 a week. That's still a lot. So that, that's a good point right there. If that's true, Spencer, I don't see how that would be true. But Vista Outdoor and RGR, work is a waste of life. Especially work is a waste of life when you're making other people's dreams come true. Marquise was cracking. I have to get this money to feed my family and extended ones. So I'm trying to learn whatever I can to pull my people out of poverty. That has nothing to do with the next man's wallet. Hey, I think Marquise, if you ask me, my dude, what's cracking anyway? I've been seeing your posts and stand up. I think you in Atlanta or something. But if you ask me, the first thing you need to do is pull your family out of poverty is to get educated. And I know it sounds like the long fucking road, my dude, but it's important. And it took me forever, to finish my junior college. But yeah, we got to get educated and you got to see the world. I used to say you got to get educated first, but I have a new strategy. My new strategy is first you got to see the world and then you're motivated to get educated. It's written in the contract. So yeah, also we can't dump Ripple. That makes sense. I hate being a tax slave. I think taxes is a misconception too of them being bad. We need to pay taxes, especially if you're making a lot of money. That's my opinion. Pay your fucking taxes. Except in America, the people who control the taxes ain't doing right with it. So I feel you. Just listening in. What up, Wallace? I know it's you. DJ Underground. That's family right there. Now, Wallace know what's up. For some reason, you always popping in when I bring up travel, and I ain't talk shit about travel the whole time. But yeah, Wallace family up there, he know what's up about traveling. His wife is from the Philippines, so that knows what's up. I'm doing the same with Civic. And everyone check out a video on YouTube called Props, ICOs, RZA apps, demo, CEO interview. It's on Crypto Daily channel. That shows how Riz app works. And the Props coin has. Man. Hey Goldberg, you didn't tell me if you the one that told me about that Crypto in Frisco video. Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto? The first thing most people want to do is explore the whole map. Why don't we just do that in real life as well? Because it costs money to explore the whole map. And we too focused on paying bills. So not only that's double costs because you got to pay your bills and you got to pay the lead. So we too busy trying to do the single cost, which is pay our bills. So we don't got time to think about exploring. If you was well off though, then yeah, you'll have your passport and everything already. What up, Schoolie? That's my dog right there, Schoolie Crypto. You got some trade, man. Yeah, I'm glad you spelled trading right. First of all, better than I. I learned in the first 2 minutes of going live that I spelled trading wrong, and I said, fuck it. Everybody know Ken ain't the best reader and writer. Everybody know he a logical person. So what the hell if I learning disabilities? So I just left it Cuz. Can't believe Eazy-E has been dead for 23 years. Feel like he died yesterday. That was my dog, Eazy-E. Nigga, I wanted to be just like that nigga. I used to comb my hair like that nigga. I used to wear Nike Cortez. I used to cuff and crease my Levi's. Nigga, I used to wear striped shirts. Nigga, I wanted bitches galore. You might have a lot of bitches, but I got much more. Sure, LLC in Delaware and shall corporations and LLC scrub and lower your taxes and set up cash operations, wholesale real estate and invest in real estate and restricted markets, rental apartments. Yeah, that's the life. This crypto is extra. So if you're able to build you a LLC and grow your business, get on the payroll. Yes, that's the first guaranteed income. I was watching this video on his brother. Somebody asked him, how can I make money on YouTube? He's like, what type of skills you got? That's the first thing. You got to promote your skills, and then that's going to give you dollars right away. So investing in your business and growing it is the best way. Anybody know what the gift was in Columbus sent back to the Queen? You guessed it. It was, I don't know, the Statue of Liberty. It's funny because everybody wants to live the American dream, but in reality, when living in America dream, you end up broke or just right above the poverty line and can never get ahead. You know, that's why, one thing I admire about other cultures that come to America, they're usually the elite in their country. Let's say like the Thais, they come from Bangkok, the richest freaking country in Thailand. So they come here with money and they already come with entrepreneurism in their mind. So they come here strictly to start their restaurant, strictly to start their business. And they're able to live the American dream because they not taught to work and go to school and work for somebody else. The second generation is more vulnerable to America's cultures and, trying to go to school and get a job. If you don't have money, it makes it harder to go to school. So if you got parents who are entrepreneurs, you second generation, it's a good chance you're going to be successful too. But in all reality, it is a mirage here. It's definitely a mirage. But don't get it twisted. If you got an education, your chances of succeeding in America is really high. Not really high, but higher. Higher. Suge Knight probably killed him. What's that? Banks. What's crack? I've been throwing cash at random coins after it stabilized and it has low volume. I set the stop limits at 20% higher. The pump groups came and scoped them usually 2 days later. Okay. So you saying you just set the fucking sell limit, and as soon as the pumpers come in and try to pump it, nigga, you sell yours off. Yeah, that's what's up. That's a good strategy, Banks. I like that. 20 more subs, you can monetize this channel. Hey, good looking out, Crypto, for bringing that up. But I probably won't monetize because I'm looking for true followers. And then with those true followers, I want to ask you guys to donate to my nonprofit. And then I'll probably monetize during like a campaign or something. I might do like a week or a day campaign to raise funds. But at that time, I want to already have the LLC with nonprofit status already set up. I want to have like some examples, maybe like a video that can sort of explain the project a little better. Wait. I seen something about black women. How do you feel about black women wearing weaves? The Korean prophets often making our women feel bad for wearing their natural hair. Man, I hope my woman don't have to wear a weave. My mom, she has hair, but she still wears weaves. She likes to do weaves. Um, I think if your priorities in order is something fun, and then what better place to wear a weave than in America? But if you're weak and you do it for security, that's an issue. Um, yeah, that's a deep question right there. I'm on the fence, but yeah, we need to sell our own hair. We need to do. That's what we're gonna do. It's called the American Dream because you don't. You gotta sleep to believe it. I like that one. That's funny. Got these marks around the house bubbles. My favorite Easy E sing is because if it's so motherfucker, then it's song. Once a ill, once a pill, once a kill, nigga, what's a trail, nigga, punch an ill, nigga, never flossing, never tripping, never slipping, costing, dick in your balls, and you all you listen. Niggas from the LBC, they never heard of you, G, and niggas from the CPT ain't down with DRE. But you still give it up like a trooper. Never bow down and in the underground to shoot you. You could trust the niggas on the East Coast in the Midwest, but in LA, you'll never pass the test. See, I can smell a pussy when I see one. Dre wearing lipstick don't mean you have to be one. Jay need to change your sex and your occupation. Nigga try to fuck with E, nigga run, run, run. Cause if it's on, motherfucker, then it's on, G. Yeah, you right. That shit was hard. It just started coming to me too. I heard the mortgage company when I was 22. I watched all that shit coming that happened in '08. I sold my company for in '05. Okay. Oh yeah, I think you told me that, Goldberg. You told me that. That's good foresight. Well, it'd probably be time to open back up. Have you heard the song Crazy Bone Paper? Have you heard the song Crazy Bone Paper? Gotta get that paper. I don't think so. I probably have. I gotta hear it again. I actually have a few to pick up before summer. Just waiting for the latest 2 to 3 coins to multiply. I'm not selling no BTC. RIP easy. Yeah, man. That is shocking. Man, oh, did y'all hear that Suge Knight probably injected Easy E with AIDS? And Suge Knight brought it up in an interview, like on Arsenio Hall or something. And he gave the scenario. What if Easy got into a fight, you had the AIDS, and you Suge Knight started laughing about that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Suge Knight killed Easy. Looking fat white bitches. Yeah, I seen Too Short over at Sam's like about a month ago. He was cool. That nigga was faded too. He was fucked up. Yes, live hard. Yeah, I've heard that. Okay, so man, that's crazy. Nipsey is the Don right now. I seen y'all watch that YouTuber that does music reviews. I think his name is Monster or something, but he just did a Nipsey review. That shit was pretty good with his new album. Easy E, his own album is fire. Yeah, man. That nigga. And he had the money to put that album together real quick too. That was what was impressive. Because he didn't have his writers, he didn't have wait, I think what's his name? The DLC was probably still writing on that album if it's on. He'd be in Brooklyn with his socks to his knees with his chucks on. That nigga is ill. Nipsey with his socks to his knees. That's some essay shit. Socks to your knees, that's like some essay shit. But Nipsey know what's up. Sorry, guys. I respect your foresight, how much to talk to you about analyst help. Okay, yeah, dude Goldberg know what's up. That fool do. I can't wait till I can like feature Goldberg on a stream or something. You can hear his voice because he got a lot to say. Man, Goldberg should do his own little live chats. That victory lap. Oh yeah. Oh, that's that new album by Nipsey, huh? In Iowa. That's where you at, Schoolie, in Iowa? That's what's up. I would love to travel to every 50 state. People's like, man, why haven't you been in New York? And it's because I'm scared. I'm scared to travel through the Midwest and the South. Do you live near Crenshaw? Yes. I live one exit from Crenshaw. I live on Arlington, which is the next street is Crenshaw. And I live on 37. So on that album, Nipsey mentioned that his grandma lived on 49th and 5th Ave. Yeah, I'm on 37th and like 2nd Ave, basically. Just had a good ass convo with my mom on the phone. Hey, that's good, bruh. You always gotta holler at your mom. I ain't mad at you. I went and checked the participants and I seen you was gone. But now that I know you was talking to mama, that feels better. Hey, I try to call my mom all the time. Look, here she go right here. This is my mama. Look, I told you my mom was white. Look, she fly. You made me think about my mom. I miss her. I need to go see her. She's still alive. She lives in San Diego. I talk to her all the time. Not all the time, but I should. So you're near Santa Monica? No. Santa Monica is like, well, when you talking, if you on the other side of the country, yeah, I'm near Santa Monica. But if you in LA, I'm probably like 20 minutes from Santa Monica without traffic. With traffic, it could take an hour. For sure. Nipsey invested in that crypto, yup. You don't blind follow to get info to help you profit. I don't know if blind follow it is. Hopefully the snow is melting for the year. Oh, you got snow over there? Hey, school, you know what's crazy? Is it did not rain. It only rained two times this winter. And it was only like short rains for like an hour or something. Business development 1234 at gmail.com. That's dope. I go to the inner city business development office right here on Slauson. It's called the Slauson Development Center, something like that. Economic Development Center. Where's Pops? Pops is he live on right there by Nipsey Hussle. He live on Slauson and West. So Slauson and West, he lived like 60th and West. It was basically like Slauson and West. It's hood over there. They got a gang of base heads on the street still. But recently I've been seeing cops walking around over there. Every time I go over there, I see cops on the street walking. Have you tried surfing? Yes. I moved to San Diego. I lived out there for like 6, 7 years, 8 years. And for 3 years, I lived on Mission Beach. I lived 1 block away from the beach. When I moved to LA, I mean, to Dago, I'm like, I am not moving to the ghetto of San Diego. I am not moving out the ghetto of LA to the ghetto of San Diego. So I'm moving to the beach. And back then, you could drink on the beach. I mean, this was like in 2004, 2003. Man, you could drink on the beach. Man, it was crack. I loved it. We call them buddies. What up, Diane? Diane is the business. Everybody knows Diane in here. We kind of talk about you, Diane, to be honest with you. We don't talk bad about you. We talk about how nice you are and how attractive you are. How much dose is too much? Oh no. It's all perspective, you know, perception. Thanks so. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you know, we always talk about what's cracking right now on social media. And right now, Diane Corns is the business. We know she married, so we all try to respect that. What parties in LA would you say has gotten what gentrified? The whole L- my area for real is gentrified. At first, I was kind of upset about it because it's like the area where I lived is like there's a bunch of houses and the value just went up to like 400, 500,000 per house. And of course, minorities and black people are having trouble affording it. So white people are moving in. And I was kind of like upset about it, but I do air conditioning and black people don't use air conditioning. So like 90% of people who use air conditioning is you can call them gentrifiers. But man, without them, I'll have to travel to the west side to work every day. And I don't want to go way to the west side to work. I just want to work in the neighborhood. So I guess I'm cool with it. And they make I would like to say the gentrifiers are progressive. They're more open. Of course, they're conservative too, but they're a little more progressive conservatives, you know. So they I would like to say that they make the neighborhood better. Okay. That's how I feel. Who knows how to work with paper wallets? Hey, I'm still trying to use that Ethereum wallet. That my Ethereum wallet, I haven't learned it yet, but I should. I tried it and I'm like, wait. I gotta go through this again. Other lines of investment with technical analysts and MACD trade indicators. Man, Jonathan be coming with. Didn't you say you was 19, John? The hell you talking about? Like you've been in the freaking stock trading forever. Doge was started as a joke. I'm sure a lot of the cryptos was starting as a joke, but then that's all of a sudden just boom, boom, boom. Black people don't use air conditioning. Hell no. Well, they would. Black women use air conditioning when they get over 50 or 60, you know what I'm saying? Because they be getting them heat flashes, you know. But uh, for the most part, no. Black people just open a window. They'll buy a fan or something. Of course, you know, tropical people. That's why black people always got a jacket on when it's like 65 degrees. Everyone wants to live in a white neighborhood. I lived in a white neighborhood before, and I wanted to because I wanted to go to a nice place. But once I was there for a while, I'm like, man, I got to move back to LA because I just needed more diversification in my life. Oh, I got that Digibyte. I always been on Digibyte. I should have sold it when it peaked, but I didn't. I held on to it. But you know, you got to be active in this crypto world. When that shit peak and pump like that, you got to sell it. Yo, even in the summer, no air conditioning. Damn, that's hey, believe it or not, black people just pull out a watermelon, a fan. They might go on the porch in the shade, something. I was trending at 13. You was trading at 13, see? I knew your ass was young. Little smart motherfucker. Bro, you never tried stand-up comedy? I could see you being hella funny. Man, good looking. I go to comedy shows, but I don't think I had the courage to do it. But listening to y'all pump my head, my bad. I had to go get another swisher. Since this motherfucker, this room, it's been going up and down, up and down. I think it went down to like 6 people, and I was about to hang it up. But since everybody coming out the woodworks, man, I got some issues popping off with my long distance lover. It's kind of mad at me. When us as adults, what do we do become corrupt? World as adults, where do we become corrupt? I think it's all the information you take in kind of corrupts you. Absolute power is for sure corrupting. We know that. Like, you know, when you have absolute power for a long time, you become corrupted. There's no getting out of that. Do you play lottery scratchers? Hell nah. You got me Mexican to win that. Remember that from Boys in the Hood? Of all the fantasy people should not be so quick to sell. I should just moved. Merge tech, yo. KuCoin is giving away a Lambo for best traders. That kind of remind me of BitConnect. Somebody giving away Lambos, you better watch out. All-Star game is on. Is it? Probably, yep, it's Sunday. Central air in the summer because it gets hot with the humidity. Man, I like to use the air conditioning too, but I'm mixed. So I like both. I got part white behaviors and part black behaviors. Like gauging the ways of my child. Lottery is for suckers. Did you hear about Lil Boosie? Was at the blockchain convention? That's dope. You got Tron? I got some Tron. A little bit. Not much. Hey, where did what's her name go? She left out of here quick. Y'all didn't hit on her enough. See, if y'all would have hit on her, she would have stayed. Oh, there she goes. I just checked the participants and I didn't see you in there. And then you just pop back up. How did that happen? See, I'm not good at this. I just started on YouTube. I just started. I'm like a noob. Some more, I'm telling you. See, good job, money bags. Nah, don't hit on me. She, you you just like to get hit on by the right people, you know. You gotta trust me. The wrong people will scare you away, I know. But the right people, it's nice to hear once in a while. I know. From Greg. Oh, yeah, you heard. I think I seen that video too when she went off. Yeah, she did go off because she looked like Michael Jackson. Thriller face. You bought Tron at 15 cent. Wait. Isn't it at 6 cents? I don't remember the price. I thought it was around 6. My bad, I'm making coffee. I like to drink coffee. I don't want to make this about me. It is about you, actually, because my chat is ran a little different. I know this is probably the first time you came in, but my chat is about everything. You know, crypto is cool. We love trading. I learned, let me tell you what I learned about trading. So trading is risky. All right. Even if you do make money trading, it creates a lot of anxiety. Uh, so at the end of the day, uh, trading ain't for everybody, and it's probably best just to hold. That's my opinion, and that's the opinion that I came up with from all the advice that I get from you guys. If you're willing to add to that, we can consider that. Thoughts on 6ix9ine going to LA? What up, Ricardo? Man, to be real with you, I like that dude 6ix9ine because he gully. He different, he weird, but thanks for agreeing. But I think that rape charge, we don't know the story on the rape charge with him. And then a lot of OGs from LA is hating on him out here. So, and then a lot of like wannabes and rappers is hating on him. So I think it's best for him just to, I heard one dude say it best. He got to do his groundwork. He got to start building a foundation. He got to start giving back. He got to build a nonprofit to help young people who've been abused, or, you know, he got to go to counseling. He got to show that he ain't going to continue that behavior. But it takes some time, and he can't be hard anymore. I mean, when you got people hating on you, and then he got into it with that dude from Totem Pole, Totem Pole. I kind of caught that a couple videos this morning on that, but he in trouble. He make me feel like I can't bump his shit, you know. But in all reality, he in trouble. He in trouble. He shouldn't come to LA. But he bringing his goons out here, and they ain't gonna have no heat. So why? I mean, everybody got heat out here. This don't do it. Whatever it is, rooted in crypto, 120 million investment. Yeah, fuck hip hop. I'm in LA. Man, I want to finish reading that. East Coast, West Coast beef again. It's me, small East Coast, West Coast beef. Nothing like Tupac and Biggie though. This is like small. But that nigga got beef with people in his own hood too. Cause that dude, they from the same hood. So he got it all from all different angles. I've been through so many frauds in crypto. You and I both, you know. I've been through frauds too. We taking accountability. We're doing research now. Well, you know, so we always been involved in it, but things change. And when you see so many ICOs popping and you don't want to miss out, you just start putting money everywhere. Is that the best thing? I don't, I don't, I don't know. Me personally, I can't keep up. It's just I got regular life. No, I seen the questions if you like coffee black. Hell no, let me show you what I use. Hey, I cut down on sugar. My dad loves sugar, but I cut that shit. But this is what I use. I got the classic Nilla. Woo. Sweeten it up. No sugar though, just that. My bad. I keep leaving, but this is the what I use. I'll be on that instant gratification. People saying trying to get them too. Hey, everybody trying to get 6ix9ine, but I like 6ix9ine. I can't help it. TK or Lil Number. I like them niggas. Hell yeah. Little Number when you and then you passing the breeze. Hey, Lil Number just changed the game, homie, because you try to diss a nigga with a pink backpack, you'll fuck around and shoot your ass. Pink. I didn't know pink backpacks were so hard these days, but I ain't fucking with it. I'm giving props. Little TK, I could think you got the action. Yeah, I like that nigga TK. That shit is hard. Fuck a beat. I'm trying to beat her face, but I didn't beat that face, bitch. I beat the case. Something like that. And Goldberg is the star of the room. Got you mad. Wait, hold on. What was that? Cardi B. Cardi B. Whatever you do, don't sing the Cardi B song. It's cool to be cool with her, but don't sing it. 6ix9ine don't got a problem with the West. He just don't feel the need to check in. No. But I think I've seen that. And he said, I respect the turf, but I don't have to check in. You do have to check in. I think the more reputable person that you are, the more checking in you want to do. So that way, and you ain't gonna have no issues. When you go to someone else's turf, you want to be treated like you want to go there, you want to get VIP, you want to go in a club, you want to get to the after hour, you want to ride to the hotel, you want someone to wake you up and take you to breakfast. Like you want the royal treatment. In order to get that royal treatment, you got to check in with all the regulars, with everybody who got clout. So that way you can have the best trip you can possibly have. So yeah, he fucking up by saying he don't need to check in. And if he did check in and Spanky was like, nah, you can't come over here, then he know officially where he cannot go. And he gotta respect that code. Spanky, nigga, you see that tat, he got a Cadillac right here on his face. Wait, I'm out. Finishing editing today's blog. Hey, Wallace, you edit, player? I never edited a damn thing, but I'm gonna grow. And as I grow, let's say, I think when I get to 1,000, I said I was gonna buy a microphone or a light or a camera or something. I gotta buy something to show people that I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Um, but maybe I'll edit a video when I hit 1,000. That's a good idea. I'm gonna edit a video. Hey, thanks for bringing that up, DJ Underground. I gotta get to work to show that I'm real serious about this. Checking in, never put no pain out there, and they don't fuck with men, pedophiles. You know the thing is if he check in and say, hey, this wasn't a pedophile situation, this was a statutory rape situation, he might be all right. Lil Pump. Oh, co-signed the shit Little Pump said. I didn't hear what Little Pump said. I did not hear that. But that nigga weak anyway. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Anyone that got a face tat don't care about life. I don't agree with that. You know, I think them face tat people love life more than we do because they so serious. They want people to look at them. Yes, 1,000. I heard Lil Pump song. I ain't heard it. And that little pump. Hey, I swear in that Little Pump song, Gucci Man, that tiger is fake. Hey, y'all look at it and tell me what you think. But I think that tiger is CGI. Oh, so let me bring this up right quick. Oh wait, let me go back to here what I missed a couple comments. Hey, that dude make money is the real deal. That's one of my real player partners right here. He been here from Jump Street. He been here when I didn't have no subscribers. And he was watching my little my little bong smoking video and shit. NBA Young, I don't know who that is. How you feel about gay agenda they push on us? Fuck. At first I was cool with it. I was like, that's more bitches for me. But for some reason it just ain't working out that way. I think that's how they make superpowers too. I think gay agenda can be like compared to like conglomerates. It's like one big business buying another business. It's like one gay guy get with another gay guy, and then those two gay guys get with two more gay guys to make a super conglomerate, and they all live in the same house and they freaking fuck in a circle. I'm just joking. It's all good. I mean, it ain't all good, but I'd stay out of it. You know, I'm messing around. My favorite battle rapper, Delight, got the spam face tattoo. The Spawn? Okay, I never heard of Daylight. I gotta check him out. Is it CGI? Gotta watch Daylight Instagram video. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Daylight. Sound like you know what you're talking about. Got you a Steemit account? Yeah, I got a Steemit account, but I really don't do too much Steemit because I ain't got no friends over there. I can't do the facing, but to man, I don't have not one drop of ink on me because I don't know what to get. I like everything. I like everything. Ooh, I just got a new subscriber. I got a new subscriber. That mean all I need is 24 subscribers to 1,000. I wasn't even making goals like that. Yeah, okay. You seen that Tiger too, Diane? FX. Of course, Panther was last out. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that panther. I mean that tiger. It was walking too fast. I thought for the for how fast he was walking in the video. I'm like, hell no, that shit just rubbed me wrong. Fake panther. Um, so you know I got all that Girl Scout cookies that I grew down in my basement. But this one I'm smoking on. I had to go to the shop for the weekend. I wanted something special, so I got the Dozy Does. I thought it was supposed to be 7 grams. But anyway, it's pretty denty. Bro, listen to NBA Youngman Untouchable. Who's that moron with all the basic stitches? That dude's a clown. I seen a video on that dude's stitches. And he was like talk about Coke all the time and shit. I think he's from Florida. He's from the Coke Boy crew or something like that. Stitches. Fuck Daylight. Who hating on Daylight? What school Kiwi said? I fuck with Daylight battle rap. Bars are heavy. Man, them battle rappers is ill. You can't deny battle rappers. Type in blockchain apparel in YouTube. All right. Man, that's tight. Hey, we need to come up with our own blockchain apparel before some freaking corporate investor come out here and make some shit and make all the money off of it when we the ones that should be making the money off of it. They just opened dispensaries. You know, I ain't for dispensaries. I'm actually against dispensaries, but I wanted to smoke something fresh this weekend, you know, so I came over here after all that BS he talked. Oh yeah, I did by Games Peeps. Oh, I didn't know that. They just got whooped by Games Peeps. I don't even like how Game be trying to, you know. I've been a fan for Game for a long time, but that nigga moved out the hood. He live on Wilshire now. He shouldn't be doing all that. Amazon, sell your design on Amazon. Who knows how to do paint on demand or print on demand? I'm willing to go into an e-commerce store with you and split things 50-50. You better make that 5. You got 20 people in here. If everybody goes in 5%, that means everybody just invest freaking .1 Bitcoin. It's $1,000. We got $20,000 for our first print, our first freaking stock. No, plastic blunt, my nigga, don't front. You had it for a minute, man. I haven't even lit it yet. Hey, Diane don't smoke. She said when she see me smoke, it makes her paranoid because when she smokes, she get paranoid. Got me paranoid sleeping with my finger on the trigger. Game is not tough though. You got dudes on blast right now. Popcorn, the other weed crypto, is the future of medical. Man, it was supposed to. I was watching it back in the day, but I forgot all about it. Got to give Wake and the fade. Set up call soon and waive selling the credit LLC, then elect the new IRS to Texas. Throwing in Nevada incorporated there. Man, this dude Jonathan be coming with all of the freaking LLC strategies. Like this dude is freaking 19 years old and he's on entrepreneur steroids. Too when I smoke, but I still smoke every day. I don't get paranoid at all. I don't. I feel more calm. Like when I smoke, I can talk to cops. I'll be like, hey, Mr. Officer, what's good with you today? No. Crypto Cali. Diane says she don't like to be hit on. She could take a modest compliment here and there. I'll be liking them outfits too. I haven't seen the same outfit twice. She be having, she a little model chick. Has anybody ever Googled Diane Corns? You have a little portfolio. I'm gonna light this on the stove right. Crypto Cali, hi. Hey, Crypto Cali, Google Diane Corns so you can see that she's a real person. I think she lives in South Africa right now. You're from Johannesburg? Or there's only two, well, not only two, but there's two major cities in South Africa where people are from. That's her for real. Yeah, that is her. Like I'm her fan, so because I'm her fan, she tried to like give back a little bit. Plus, she was being mean to me one day, and I called her out, and she felt bad. So she, you know, been being nice lately. So I didn't know you lived in LA, but I knew you was from Florida. I think you left me that a message on a comment about the shootings in Florida, and you calling it the shooting state. Well, you wasn't mean, but you was talking mean about me. You was being mean to me. Nah, it wasn't being that mean. You just used me as an example of what not to do. I don't mind Bitcoin no more. I had a well, I cloud mine. Of course, I got those lifetime contracts, but um, I did have a Antminer, but man, the profits on that thing was only like $10 a day, and that shit was just loud and making all kind of noise, and it was expensive. So I ended up selling it, and I still haven't got the money yet. No, Diane, don't doubt it. It's true. I know it. It's all good. No, okay. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't negative. I see how you do the word negative. It wasn't negative. It was just better off like what we should be doing instead of. Yeah, I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to, like investing in Ponzi schemes. That's what you was talking about. Investing in Ponzi schemes. You ain't supposed to. You got to do more. Be more accountable. Be more accountable, people. Be more accountable, Kenny. That's what you said. Have you seen Dab Network? Yeah, fucking astronauts on the advertisement list. Gee, gotta keep going. You mean Dvorcoin? I looked at that um, yesterday because I couldn't remember my damn freaking passphrase. If you can't remember your passphrase, you do not belong in crypto. If you gotta write down your passphrase, something wrong with you. But anyway, I forgot my passphrase. So it took me forever to remember it, but I got in there. I was talking to everybody. Yeah, I know. You could say that later, but you all nomad, the nomadic crypto. Peace. In Florida, buy farmland. Loophole. Damn, Jonathan come with that too. That dude is amazing. Who talk like he's 45. He only 19. That's why it sounds like I was talking to you. You know you had no business doing that. He was talking to me. And I didn't have no business, but it was fun. It was so fun. Come on. What other wallet can you get up to 100K in freaking 6, 9 months? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? I manually write all mine down. Yeah. I, and you know what? I did that too, Goldberg. I wrote it down subconsciously, and I was trying to remember where the hell I wrote it, and I was one word off. Good thing I found it because I could not remember the one word. Now, I don't really do edibles to hedge against inflation using cash bearing interest accounts and having serious bonds. Oh my gosh, just where are you cut and pasting this shit from? You can't post a link to Dab, but I'll spell it out. Dab Network. Oh, so you're saying that's not the Boer coin? Edibles are serious. Crypto Cali. Search the team like background checking and LinkedIn. NUMIV greatest Ponzi as of late. Free Bitcoin, just saying. People are owed it so they can see. Man, the dogs is right. One of them's right here. This dude kicking around me all day. He's just waiting for somebody to creep up. Huh, Colors? Where's the ball, boy? Get up. Come here. You lazy motherfucker. Come here, boy. He's coming. Get him. Get the ball. Nothing. Where's the ball, boy? He lazy than a motherfucker. He look hot. Good looking. I gave him a bath today too. I woke up this morning and gave him a bath because he sleep outside. And last night he jumped on the couch. That nigga smelled like feet. So I had to give that nigga a bath. Still going strong, y'all. Oh, what up, Crypto Nick is back. Man, I need to go get something to eat. I need to go to the market because refrigerators hurting. Need something to eat for sure. Hey, good looking out, Crypto Nick. Loving the stream. Like I was explaining. You know, the channel is a little different. Yeah, that's all he did was wag his tail. You know, y'all know I don't be coming with all the best advice. I am a financial advisor though. Save your money. You know, most people ain't financial advisors on here, and that's different with me. Is I give you financial advice. I tell you, save your money. You watch it from Israel, Ricardo? Oh, good looking player. Israel. Man, I got mixed emotions on Israel, but every person I meet from Israel is like real. And they're willing to take criticisms and everything. They just don't like to say that Palestinians are cool. If you say that Palestinians are people too, then that's when you start to cause problems. But other than that, hell yeah. Free Palestine. Research any potential partnership and co-sign with analysts their prototype. Man, Jonathan, that dude is something else. This dude be coming with all the business slogans and strategies in 2 sentences. Nah, this place sucks. Hey, were you in the military? You were in the Israel army. You have to be. If you a citizen, you have to be in the army for 2 years. You still talking to that girl you met on the internet who was barely in one of your videos? I didn't really meet her on the internet. I was just playing. That's funny. Jonathan said he been traded since he was 9. And he's 19 now. Yeah, my lungs might be black. I did the trick where you blow through a napkin. Watch, let's do it. Nico. All right, so I got the napkin. And then I'm gonna blow it. Look at that. That's from one hit. So just imagine how my lungs look. That's scary. Only way to fix that is exercise. A lot of oxygen coming in your lungs and going out. A lot. You gotta have a lot. You know, I used to run 5 miles a day. That only lasted for like maybe like a year. Who's that guy? What guy? Fifth floor going through your fridge. Oh, yeah, that's my roommate right there. He uh he does. It's my partner actually, one of my business partners. Studying blockchain since 2013. I bought late, so traded for 9 years. Bought GM stocks 2.2 in 2009. How many did you get? Maybe 10. Remember, bruh man? Yeah, bruh man from Martin. Hey, I see some shit where Martin might be coming back. He might be coming back. 3,000. Man, see, you a good friend to have, Jonathan. I'm gonna keep up with you. I'm gonna get some as soon as I get this campaign, this project on paper. Hey, I'm gonna ask because South Africa might be like a cool destination. You heard about the nonprofit that I'm trying to put together, Diane, with helping young people travel around the world. So you got it all in front of your dog. Are you out, Jonathan? Okay, yeah. So that's what I plan to grow from this. Like people ask, like, oh, I have to ask myself. My mom asked me, like, what are you doing with this? Where's this going? This is taking up a lot of your time. And I'm like trying to perfect it. I'm trying to figure it out. And, I don't want to be with that freaking with the page and then the little picture of me down there in the corner talking and then me mousing around, giving you advice. I think there's plenty of people out there that's good at that. Like, I don't want to be good at that. That's not interesting to me. I like to do like more like real shit, like shit that we do every day. And but most importantly, I'm getting older and I feel like I have to build a real fulfilling life. And I think in order to have that is to not only be successful, but you got to pull people along with you. And I think the people who can really benefit is, when I was around the age 17 or about 25, I was like, I wish I had a mentor. I wish I had somebody to show me the world and give me you know, another look of what's popping. Oh, look, Jonathan's information right here. I had to release it. 661. And where you at in Santa Clarita? You like by Magic Mountain. 661. Everybody call Jonathan on this phone right now. Tell him what he doing. Need to have a good group of people to work with. Yeah, I do. I need a lot of help with this too because I'm so busy. I'm trying to build another business right now, which is doing good. This is like year 4, and it's doing way better than I ever thought. I'm very happy with it, but it's not rewarding. Money ain't the ultimate reward. I think the ultimate reward is not only being accepted, but building a bridge. I would love to have a bridge named after me of real legitimate accomplishments in the community. But the nonprofit or a different one. No, I do construction. So I'm in the construction business. And I never thought I'll do construction, but it's very lucrative. Everybody needs a home. Everybody dreams of a home. So I'm that, part of it. 4 years. I don't tell people though. I'm more like of like being a worker. You know what I'm saying? I like to be uh, just one of the people. You're a licensed contractor. What class license do you possess? Are you a B general or are you a specialty? I have a specialty license too. I hate being a worker. I want to be a boss. Well, not everybody is capable of being a boss. There's leaders and there's followers, but if you have that urge to be the boss, there's different type of bosses too. Like I like to say that I'm a boss, but I'm not the boss that act like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to push weight around. I don't like to just nah. I step on the site, nobody knows I'm the boss because I'm working harder than everybody. I do. I do. You got a general B plus specialty. You should have threw up the numbers like a C what? But that's what's up. Yeah, I have another page too that I'm doing videos on construction, but I don't want to link the two together, because like for example, I smoke weed on this channel and then people be calling my job and I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. Sending emails and shit. That's why we're here. Good looking Goldberg. Goldberg is the G. And I feel that the majority in crypto is non-followers. Me too. And that's what's dope. And that's what I notice. Progressive. I mean, even like the conservative people on here are even reasonable. Of course, sometimes they drop the N-bomb and they, react off of emotions. But at the end of the day, you got to be a reasonable person to be in crypto. Building a mining facility in West Texas, 20 acres for 5K right across from the border. West Texas, what's that? The border, is that the Juarez border? It's crazy over there. What's the other channel? It's the well, I had the 1 million in 1 year channel, but that didn't take off. As soon as crypto went down, I was over. I mean, as soon as BitConnect went down, I was over. And then I got the business name channel, so yeah, several times, talking about you have employees driving and smoking weed in your van. And, I wasn't worried. I didn't take the video down, but I just learned that you got to be careful because there's a lot of mischievous people out here. Mischievous with nothing to do, especially when it's not affecting your life. El Paso, okay, by El Paso, Texas. Yeah, no, just nothing happened. Nothing happened. I already told you why nothing happens. Just the message comes down to me, you know. And if you want to grow and if you want to become, you know, bigger, and people can do research and they start finding out who's the shareholders, who's the principal of the LLC, like, and then they can just go online and just start trolling. And there's tons of websites you can freaking make people have uh, bad reputations with. So haters gonna hate. They are. What up, Tommy World? I appreciate it. The channel. Sometimes I'm just like, still got to figure out, what y'all like. And the dope thing is that like I get so much feedback. Like the other day, somebody told me make another video on the roof. That was so dope. I've never seen nothing like that. And when I made the video on the roof, I think I went live on the roof. Like I think that was the first time I went live, and it was like I just had break while I was waiting on the machine to level up. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just take a break, play on the internet. Then I went live, and man, I ended up being on there for like an hour. And that was the first time. And then I start people like, hey, go back on the roof. I'm like, what? Y'all really like that shit? Yeah, it was live on a roof with like a nice ass view. And where was I at? I was like in Mount Washington. It's like Echo Park Hills, basically. Oh, you seen that video on the roof? That was, man. And the thing is too, is I watch YouTube videos and people they be ready, like they wrote down what they were gonna say. At least they got like bullet points for them to follow. And I thought about all that stuff, but it takes me too long to prepare if I did that. I've never done that, but I thought about it, and I'm like, man, there's just so many ways, so many points you can hit on. So I notice I just make videos like if I got time, like I'm gonna make a video right now. What are you gonna talk about? I don't know. I'm gonna just start it, and then whatever comes to my mind, I'll just continue with it. And then I noticed I lost a lot of crypto fans because they're like, man, you be doing all type of stupid shit, and you don't be just strictly on crypto. But my life ain't strictly about crypto. Crypto is like something on the side that's for fun, and I say it's for fun. Of course, you can make a lot of money, and we plan to, but our reality is just fun. It's fun. So when people say no, put it in the S&P 500, I'm like, that shit is boring. Good, just how you doing, dog? For real, hey, I appreciate it, Goldberg. You know, it's been working, and the dope thing is I've been coming up with oh, you remember that was a different roof. Ken Let the Light roof smoking the cupcake style. Yeah, with that cupcake joint, man, in Beverly Hills, we done with that job over there. That was an amazing accomplishment right there. I'm gonna get y'all some pictures of that place because that place is lights, camera, action. That place is amazing. Um, and I was thankful to get on that little project. You know, uh, I don't think no new pictures is up. If I show you the link, I think the website is just gonna have all old stuff. But it might be all updated now because they ballers like that. Show us an old photo album. Photo album. You in a hey, you got too many businesses, John. You're gonna blow my mind and you're gonna fuck my whole life up with all those businesses. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm focusing on a nonprofit. No, I'm just messing with you. Of course, pimp. I got your number. I'll text you. Contractual business. All right. Oh yeah, that's what this little live was supposed to be about, day trading. Even though I spelled trading wrong, but everybody knew what I was talking about. You the shit on trading. Well, we came to the conclusion that it's a tough thing to profit on every day. Uh, man, I have a feeling this dude John will really help with the nonprofit. I think I need you. Imagine going in the Apple store and they got bundles for sale too. What you mean? You do. I got an SEO. Yeah, I know you do SEOs. Man, SEOs is the secret to all internet traffic right there. I know a little bit about SEOs. Crawlers. Are you a day trader making 5% a day? You do this 24 hours a day. Dang. He said he sells waves and iPhones, so yeah. Man, I fucking used to work for AT&T. I used to sell iPhones when they first came out. I think I got a hold to the second generation. I was a manager, so we had access to this portal where it gave you we had access to 3 phones. We could buy 3 refurbished phones. It was like $70 each. So I was going on everybody's computer and ordering 3 phones because we had like an office full of managers. So I used to go on their computer and order 3 phones. 3 phones, I'll send them to me, and I used to sell them shits on the internet for like 400, 350, the twos. So yeah, I used to be heavy on that iPhone trade. But then that shit ended because corporate world sucks. You a day trader too, Crypto Nick? Crypto Nick don't know nothing about day trading. Yeah, right. You can never believe. Hey, that's not the that's this is the homie Crypto Nick though. That's not freaking scam artist. That's why I sold my mortgage company to keep my soul intact. Hell yeah, that's important. I shorted every time. And 10.9 resistance was hit. So 5.6 successful trade. That's dope. I think I've been losing $1 on every trade I do. And and I'm just trying little just to play with it, just to try to learn. But I'm like, this shit sucks. Hustle's Da Vinci Code in stores. Hustler. I did door-to-door sales for AT&T. I was super young. That's what I did too. The same thing. But they gave us like a manager freaking um, stature, so that way you won't qualify for the union and they can fire you at any time. So do you remember that portal where you can order phones? You either you could order refurbished cell phones, refurbished iPhones. Don't jump into it. It takes time to learn. Yeah, I've been learning about the supply and demand zone of trading. So until I master, at least got a good comprehension of the supply and demand zone, I'm only trading like The most I traded is 5 Litecoin at a time. And as soon as I see that shit dropping, I sell because I don't want to lose. But I lose, like, I'll take $1 loss on each coin. Or Fibonacci. So my weaves, I just use light skinned dudes to walk on girls and promote through the VA area, the AV area. What's AV? He used light skinned dudes to sell his weaves. What the fuck are you talking about, Jonathan? Oh my gosh, this dude is freaking super in the Antelope Valley. Okay, I knew you was up there in the 661. He's a day trading god. Day trading god. Really? But does he show his losses too? Because I got to see when they lose too, so I know what not to do. And nobody does that. Man, see, I be getting hit with all. See, John is ill. Oh, he goes live every day. What's the best exchange to day trade? Save no fees. GDAX. I'm learning. I'm on GDAX, and that's what I've been using. But I noticed there are some fees on there sometimes. Like, I haven't figured out what trades equal fees and what trades don't. But I've been playing with it, and I've seen some fees. Man, I'm writing. Goldberg, you ain't writing shit down. You know everything. Would you be flashy if you were a millionaire or just live modest? I'll do both. Like, I like to have the ability, but I like to be able to drop everything and just bounce and then come home to nothing and start all over again. Like, to me, that's humbling. I mean, one time I left and I went to travel for 2 months and I came home to nothing. Like, I had $500 that all of a sudden I started to save at the end of my trip, and I knew I was going home soon. And if I went home with nothing, I'll be in trouble. So I'm like, I'm going home with this $500. So I came back to LA with $500 in my pocket. I had a place to stay though. I had $500. MLM Greg is pushing is a scam. Could be. Affiliate bonus to yours. Always learning. And GDAX, you can't short BitMax. BitMax, you can. Are there fees on BitMax, or is it? I don't attract no attention, so I can't take action. I, I don't have friends, just my business partners. Cryptocurrency, I do. I thought the limit trades were free in GDAX. I think that's probably what it is, though. But some limit trades I've been seeing some charges on there. I think I read how they like refund you or something. I couldn't really keep up with the verbiage of that shit. But it's not becoming, I'm trying. So unfortunately not appearing to be legit. That's one thing about a lot of these crypto is you got to expect a lot of them to be fraudulent. At least not, if not fraudulent, just not 100%, the American business model. So I think the best thing to do is to expect it to be a fraud. That's why you got to get out. But I like holding. This year, I'm going for the holding. I want to hold all year. Bitcoin, no. I don't think there's no fees to move Bitcoin from Coinbase to GDAX. I think that's one that's free. I love go Binance and Bittrex. Yep. No, Diane love her some Binance. What happened to Binance? I'm having a moment. When are you going to Sam's? Man, hey Tommy, I went to Sam's last night and I got there late and they was charging $50 to get in. 50. It was like 12:30. I'm like, nah, I ain't spending $50 to go in here for an hour. You crazy. I'm going home. Yo, Ken, I'm Jewish. In one of your videos, you talked about. Hold up. Read that. I'm Jewish. In one of your videos, you talked about how the Jews have that money. And that's because we learn and we think in every trade I make, I think 3 moves ahead. I treat it like chess. Hey, that was that's I talked to this Russian dude, older cat, 90 something years old. And he said he grew up, not Russian, I'm sorry, German, but he was too young to be in the war. So he was a kid during the wartime. But he grew up with this hate of Jews. And he told me that the reason why is because the Jews is always smart. They always discipline themselves to learn how to manipulate everything. So basically, I talk to these Jews in Beverly Hills, or Jewish, Judeans. I don't know the proper term. I'm sorry. I don't mean to, you know, be disrespectful, but uh, they ran it down. They ran it down that they get loans, and if the loan is for 3%, 4%, they're earning 14%, 13% on those loans. So they get every loan they can get and they reinvest that loan into something else to where, when you're dealing with 300, 400, a million, 2 million, and they earning 15, 20% on those loans, every year they're making big money. So that was just one person's perspective in terms of how him and his family earn money. Comment on my page and I'll reply my link. Yeah. Nick, not really true. What up, Carrot? What's cracking, Carrot Dog? Carrot is a youngster too. That's one thing crazy about this page is I got people that's old, like old man lawn chair, like 60 something running with it. And then we got youngsters like 19. I think Carrot is like 18, something crazy. Let's get a Ken and Diane. What's that, like a cameo? Diane lived too far. She live in South Africa. Probably in Johannesburg. Man, give me a reason to go to Johannesburg. Probably mess around and get killed. Crypto Nick, financial literacy is the knowledge of credit and the ability to analyze the state markets and set up trust accounts. Oh my gosh, see? Nick be coming with these freaking sentences like straight out of magazines. Yeah, she'll reply too. She good at that. She's serious. I wonder what time is it over there. Damn. Well, I know the room is still popping. Everybody got a lot of good ideas and things to talk about. Damn, 12:30 in the a.m. I thought we were probably close to the same time zone, but South Africa. No, I guess not. I'm thinking South America. Tripping. Wonder we're good at next day after normally earning 1 month from referrals. Had to be pretty set up after the rest of his life if he doesn't get sued. You would think so. I don't see how you can get sued though, because everybody knows he's not a financial advisor. But you know these lawyers can do anything, and at least you got to defend yourself. So you got to spend money on lawyers to defend yourself. Real estate. I'll move out the country. Good equity liens on property. Oh, my blunt is freaking out, and I rolled up. Oh, I have another one right here. I need to roll up. I got some things I need to do. You study on California business law and music law and marginal service as well. Damn, you don't play. Hey, but this was a good session. We got a lot done. We exchanged a lot of ideas. I had a good time. I ain't met 3 million. I think this is my first time meeting 3 million. Carrot's the homie. You just got in here late. Crypto Nick always popping up, running his mouth on his weird self. Gotta say, people who, but I ain't hating. It's my boy. Jonathan, we gotta keep in touch, Jonathan. You be coming with all the strategies. You got all the business strategies necessary to be successful. You know that dude make money, always got the best ideas. He always keep me motivated. He always coming up with business strategies on how to make money on this nonprofit, which I truly appreciate. That is something that runs through my mind all day. Homie Goldberg. Goldberg's always here with that credible advice. He's not a financial advisor like me though. So just know that I am the financial advisor here, and you can take that to the bank. So and literally take your money to the bank, because that's the financial advice I'm giving you. Just put it in the bank. Almost ready. Okay. No, I'm leaving too. Pro avatars, appreciate aviators, aerators. Forgot your name. Tommy World. I only got on because Tommy World sent me a message this morning talking about come online. That's right. I appreciate it, Tommy World, your motivation. And you know, Diane adding her 2 cents, 15, 20 cent, all that good stuff. Appreciate that. That's running years ahead of us. It was probably in crypto in 2009. But peace, y'all. I gotta get going. I'll holler.